Gambling God here to talk about a subject that most people are very familiar with. It is these wonderful holidays that we all hate them. You don't want these people over your house. You know you don't. I don't. The Grinch is here. He is with me. He is joining me in studio. Good to have you, Mr. Grinch. Go fuck yourself. Okay, very good. So the Grinch is here to remind you that if you don't like the holidays, you're a Grinch. They've even invented a word, just like how they call people that believe that they don't believe these government stories about how the Kennedy killing or 9/11 or Sandy Hook. They call you a conspiracy theorist. They throw this label on you, and what they do is they immediately dismiss you as a kook or a crazy person, tinfoil hat, la la la. So what they do is they've invented these terms to ostracize you and to separate you from society. So if you don't like the holidays, you're a Grinch, just like me. You know what? I am a Grinch. Merry Grinchmas from me to you, Gambling God here, Friday the 13th, explaining to you that you are caught in a trap and a maze on a wheel like a hamster, and I am here to get you out of it. What you need to do, if you hate the holidays as much as I do, is as a man, you need to stand up to everyone in your life, because it's mostly the men, because the women are the ones that do this. You women, what you do, and it's not your fault. You're programmed by your mothers, who were programmed by their mothers, and by their mothers, and by their mothers, and on and on and on, to torture men and to make men believe that the more money you spend on them is the more that you love them. You should not have to go into financial ruin to prove to someone that you love them. And if you don't like that and you don't believe that and you think that the more money you spend on someone is the amount of love that you have for them, you're a fucking crazy person, and you should keep drinking gin, because you can go fuck yourself, because you're the problem with this country. All right? Very simple. I have a lot of people in my life that I love. Most are dead. The ones that are still alive, okay, that I care for and that I love. Again, there's not many. But the ones that I do, and even the ones that drop dead, if I was to tell them, listen, I'm not getting you anything anymore, they would be okay with it. They would be okay with it. And that and vice versa. If anyone came over to me and said, listen, there's no more presents, I either I can't afford it or I don't want to deal with it, I would say, you know what, it's cool. I don't give a shit. I don't want any gifts. I don't need socks. I don't need ties. I don't need shirts. I don't need shoes. I don't need anything. I don't need nothing. Nothing. I don't even need silverware. Okay, I don't. I use plastic forks. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need like china and dishes and nothing. I don't care. I need one fork. I use paper plates and a plastic fucking spoon. Very simple. I don't care. I don't need these big opulent houses and hardwood floors and granite and marble countertops. I don't want to impress anybody. If you think that having that kind of shit makes you important, you're a fucking moron. And if you think that because you host the holidays, okay, you're the important one because everyone comes over your house and says, oh my God, you got your cabinets done, throw these people out of your house and shoot them in the driveway before they get to their fucking car, okay? So my advice to you, Gambling God, don't have anybody over. You know what I do on the holidays? I'll tell you what I do, okay? On football, on Thanksgiving, I put the football on, okay? I heated up a Stromboli, that's right, Stromboli, delicious. Told everyone, stay the fuck home. Everyone that's still alive, okay? And on Christmas, we're just gonna sit here, me and the Grinch, and we're gonna watch basketball, because that's what's on Christmas, is they have the NBA all day. Let's put it on in the background, no problem. Watch it for you guys, Gambling God, all right? And we're gonna might heat up a little chicken parmesan, okay? Maybe heat up a little meatball parmesan. But the Gambling God is here to tell you that you don't need to go into financial ruin to prove to anyone that you love them. The holidays are fixed. Let me explain to you. You are working all year long to pay for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, and then Valentine's Day. Once Valentine's Day finishes, right, you now have to work from March to September, that 6-month period, to pay for the upcoming insanity. You have to buy Halloween candy, then you have to buy Halloween outfits, then you got to go to Halloween parties, which means you have to buy alcohol, either to bring it or to consume it, because you can't have Halloween without you can't have any holiday without alcohol in this fucking country. I quit drinking. Believe me, I know. Saved a lot of money that I spend on fucking Grinch. So you work from St. Patrick's Day, which is another holiday. I mean, every month has a holiday. Any excuse not to work. You work from March all the way to September just to pay for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then Valentine's Day. Okay, so they shove Christmas directly up your asshole. Directly up. Right up. Okay? It's up there. It's up the colon. It's deep. Okay? It's in the intestinal tract, right? And they convince you that you got to buy everyone in your fucking life 5,000 presents, wrap them, and have the holidays, and who's going to go to your mother's house and your cousin's house and whose house and this house and that house and all this kind of nonsense, okay? I got to put the fucking phone on the charger here because if I don't, the phone's going to die out. And you people need to hear this, okay? So just bear with me for a second. How many times have you had a fight with the person that you love the most, either your wife or your girlfriend or your pet parakeet, about where you're going for the holidays? Hold on a minute here. We got to charge it up. Okay, now we've plugged back in because we got the notice here from the friggin' iPhone that and we'll talk about the pop-ups too. We got the notice here from the iPhone that the the battery's low. So anyway, so you're working all year long, right? You're working all year long just to pay for these damn holidays, all right? They have the Halloween candy for sale in September, right? So you're going to give little kids the candy in October 31st that you bought like on Labor Day, okay? They have the Valentine's Day candy for sale on January 2nd. I love you so much that I'm going to give you 6-week-old candy. I'm going to do that, right? That's love. That's not love. That's fucking hate. So they take all these holidays, they take Christmas, they shove it into your ass, right? And then they convince you that if you don't buy your loved one something expensive on Christmas, that you don't love your fucking girlfriend or your fucking wife. And then you get into your a big fight with your wife or your girlfriend about where we're going to spend the holidays. Oh, we got to go to my mother's house. Oh, we got to go to my mother's house. And this is the psychological warfare that the women do to you. If you don't capitulate and you don't go to the wife's house the mother's house for as long as she wants you to be there, okay, you're the bad guy. You're an asshole. You're the Grinch, okay? And your family can be damned. Because I don't know any woman that has said, you know what, let's go to your mother's house and spend as much time there as you like. You don't hear this. They want you at their mother's house. They want to establish dominance. It is a tug of war, and don't give into it. You say, listen, woman, we're going where I want on the holidays, and if you don't like it, you can fucking walk. And if they don't like it, let them fucking walk. Because it's not that fucking important. It's not that fucking important. And for them to make it important, more important than your relationship and the actual fabric and the fiber of your relationship and your love for each other, your undying support for each other, is a fucking mental disease. And let them go find some guy that they can cut his balls off, put them into a mason jar, and she could drink them and gargle them for the fucking holidays. Because it's not going to be you. If you're following me and you don't believe in these things, unfollow the channel. Just go. Meow it on out of here, okay? And that's what they do. And so then once Christmas rolls past and you've had your blowout fight because you know you hate each other, right? Then 6 weeks later on Valentine's Day, you have to do it all over again. And see, and women don't get it because women don't have to do this. They don't understand. The pressure is on the man to constantly perform. The carrot is constantly over your head and you constantly have to hit the next goal. So and you can't even buy the best gift on Christmas. Because say you want to buy something really nice, Louboutins or diamonds or whatever it is you've been convinced by your insane girlfriend and her family that you need to buy, right? And then on Christmas you do that. Now Valentine's Day, how are you going to top it? See, Valentine's Day has to top Christmas. That's what you don't understand. To the rookies out there, Valentine's Day has to top Christmas. If Valentine's Day doesn't top Christmas, it's a letdown, okay? So once you've blown out your bank account and now you're in significant debt, you owe American Express and Discover tons of money, okay? You discover that you're in debt. That's why they call it Discover, okay? American Express is the express into debt. And then you discover that you're in debt, okay? There's a whole fucking scheme going on here. So the next thing you know, you're in massive fucking debt. You've got to go back to work heavy, take overtime, do all this fucking nonsense from March all the way to September just to do it again. And this is a wheel that you're on that never stops. It doesn't ever stop until you're dead and in the ground and your descendants live the same thing. So if you're experiencing this, understand that you're not the first and you won't be the last, but you need to put an end to it. Forget the fucking wrapping paper, the scissors, the tape, the gifts, the 7 fishes, all this complete insane nonsense. It's a business. You don't understand this. This is a fucking business. Thanksgiving is a business. There were no pilgrims. They didn't eat turkey. There's no Plymouth Rock. Let me ask you a question, any of you out there. When you were growing up at home, how frequently did your mother make turkey? Tell me. Tell me. Your mother made turkey for dinner? Really? How often? Once? In 20 years? Maybe? Okay? No one makes turkey. It takes too long. No one really likes it, okay? And that's why they've invented Thanksgiving. It's fixed. They have created this belief, okay, that all these pilgrims were out. What is a pilgrim? Do we ever hear of this word other than around Thanksgiving? Like, what is the origin of this word? It is make fucking shit up. Plymouth Rock. Well, Plymouth is a fucking car. It's not a rock. When you drive a Plymouth, you don't throw it at people. This is what I understand. So anyway, the concept here is that they have invented a holiday where it is centered around a turkey, and the entire world that celebrates this damn holiday is compelled to go out and buy. I had Stromboli, but most people are buying turkeys. And I got to tell you something. This was done because otherwise there will be a turkey surplus in this country, and we would have a major problem. You know, on Staten Island here, the turkeys walk around the streets. Do you know that? Okay? The turkeys walk the streets. They cluck constantly. People are feeding them. They're walking in the middle of the street. All right, people that are not from here, come here. I will show you where the turkeys are. I swear to Jesus, they're in the cemetery, they're on the front lawns, they're in the middle of the street. They're sitting up on a fence, okay? And that's what they do. They've invented Thanksgiving. The holidays are fixed. Christmas is fixed. It is designed to take your money. Every holiday is designed just to take from you. And you don't think it's that much. Like, you know what? It's a Halloween outfit. What is it? $20. Okay, sure. It's a turkey. How much is it? It's cranberry sauce. You know, whatever. We'll have the relatives over. You cook for 3 days. They make the pies. They make the cakes. They make the Italians. They make the honey balls and the macaroni pie and the meat pie and the 7 fishes. And everyone goes out and buys all these extravagant foods, and they cook for 2 or 3 days in their house. And it takes 15 to 20 minutes to eat, and then it takes 2 hours to clean the fuck up. Aren't you tired of it? Wouldn't you rather heat up a Stromboli on a paper plate and throw the paper plate out and go take a shit and go take a nap after you're fucking done? Wouldn't you? As opposed to washing 17 dishes with the salad dressing all over them, dropping off the side that you want to smack your Uncle Sal on the head and say, why can't you eat correctly? You got to clean the forks and the spoons before you put them in the dishwasher. Then after you're done, you got to deal with your family. You got to actually talk to them. Like, there has to be a period of time that passes before you could serve the coffee and have the cake. And then guess what? You got to clean up more. You got to clean the coffee maker or whatever. You got the Keurig. And then you got the mugs. And then you got to clean the plates. And then it just doesn't stop. And now you're done eating and you want to take a nap or you want to take a shit or you want to stick your cock in somebody's mouth, and you can't do that. All you can do... Oh, here comes my girlfriend now. All you can do... All you can do after you're done with that is sit there and interact with your family that you want them to fucking leave. See, I don't have this problem because everyone's fucking dead. So I don't have any... Hey!
Hey.
Nah, the breasts are out tonight. We're talking to the people about how the holidays are fixed. See, my girlfriend has a family. I don't go over the house. I'm not involved in that situation. I stay here with the Grinch and my dead stuffed cat. I eat Stromboli, and I eat Stromboli, and I go take a nap when I'm done. So the gambling god is here, signing off. The breasts are leaving. They're bouncing out of here, and we're gonna go have some pizza now. So we're now in a phase, okay, so where the Grinch is telling you to stand up for your rights, don't go over to wife's house on the holidays, tell her that Thanksgiving has been invented, there is no such thing as a pilgrim, I've never seen a pilgrim anywhere, I don't know what it is, tell them that Plymouth is a car and not a rock, the gambling god is signing off, don't buy him anything too extravagant for Christmas, because if you do, you can't top it on Valentine's Day. Refer to these notes. Call me, 347-861-7776, the gambling god. Holidays are fixed. Next time, we talk about how the weather is fixed and how the freaking weatherman can never be wrong, because even if he is, the people are fucking happy because it doesn't snow and they bought all this milk and bread and eggs and all this crap in their house that they're never going to eat ever. Gambling god, out.